Hello all, how are you doing? I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so did you all practice the prior collections? What all collections we have seen up till now? Can anybody please help me? What all collections we have gone through? Yes, Vaishali. How about Pravalika? You can type it down, no problem. Okay. I hope we have seen the different collections and that are nothing but the list, right? Then tuples, then which one? Key value pair was given where?
Dictionaries, ma'am.
Dictionaries, right? So we have talked about the list, tuples, and dictionaries. Can anybody please tell me the characteristics or the properties of each of them? Whatever you remember, whichever you remember in any order would do. Can anybody suggest me the properties of that of any of all of them which we have done until now? Okay, Pravalika is typing something. Let me check. Okay, list are ordered, mutable, allow duplicate elements. Okay, tuples, ordered, immutable. Okay, and allow duplicate elements. Okay, good. What else? Is there a style of giving them, mentioning them on Python prompt or anywhere in Python? Is there a style of mentioning them in some manner? How do we give list? Which brackets are used for list? Square, parenthesis, curly. Okay, Nitish, good. Piyush for list. Okay. And how about others? Tuples and dictionaries. Parenthesis in tuples. Okay. And curly bracket in dictionaries, right? And dictionaries are unordered collections. Why are they? Why do we say that there is an unordered collection? Or they are they indexed on the basis of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4? How we do it in list and tuples? In dictionaries, do we say the first key value is 0th, second key value is first? Do we write it down like that? Okay, good. And they are given in the curly bracket, right? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your cooperation and your responses. Okay, now I'll share the screen and we will start with the last collection type. And that's nothing but the sets. I hope that's okay, right? If you have any doubts, please write them down in the chat. I would go through them once I have a look at them. Okay, so you can see here. Fine. So we are going to talk about the programming, Python programming and the sets. So we are going to have a look at what is set, creating access, removing sets, and a few mathematical set operations. Out of them, actually, by the way, I would like to ask you, have you done the set theory before at any moment? Can anybody tell me the set theory have you done before? Set theory in 9th standard, I suppose, right? You had done the set theory in 9th standard or maybe 8th standard, right? Okay. In addition to that, can you please tell me where the sets are used? Have you done SQL? I think I had asked you the same question last time also. I don't remember now, but the response. Have you done the SQL before? Anybody, any type of SQL would do, not necessarily only, or RDBMS, relational algebra, right, Aryan? So in relational algebra also, the set theory is used. Anywhere else, what do you think, why the sets are used? Do you know that sets are used by the companies also? Do you have an idea on Venn diagram? Here it's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Venn diagram. Okay. So, any idea? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I hope I'm audible, right? Yeah. So, do you know that the Venn diagram? Oh my God, what am I doing? Okay. So, can you see here the Venn diagram looks like this? Sorry, just a minute. I want to show you the images. Mm. Yeah. Can you see that? So do you know that companies use Venn diagram for their, in a day-to-day life? Suppose they want to find it out. Suppose there are two products that are dependent on each other. Okay. And suppose I'm talking about the iPad and iPad cover. Okay. So, or maybe mobile and mobile cover. Okay. So, you know that there is a correlation between buying the mobile or iPad and their cover and its cover also. Okay. So if suppose the iPad is there, then the people would buy that particular cover. Okay. Or shield, we say. Fine. Maybe for mobile or maybe for iPad. Okay. So that happens. So if Apple is the company which is talking about iPad, okay, and they provide the shield also, or they provide the cover also along with it. Fine. Obviously, the people who don't have iPad may not buy that particular cover. But the people whoever have bought the iPad, okay, will buy that particular cover. Fine. So don't you think that these are the two items, A and B? Okay. And I want to find out how they are related to each other. And I can understand by using the Venn diagram. Did you all understand the example here? Can you tell me any such example? Did you understand the example which I said to you just now? That there is a correlation between the two items, two products. Okay. So in the same manner, is there any correlation between any other example? Do you remember? Whenever we go to the supermarket, okay, whenever we buy, say, curd or maybe milk or something like that, the bread or the such type of items, cheese and all, they are kept uh, besides each other. Because do you know that the people might buy the things like bread, milk, etc., and along with that, they might buy something else, that cheese and maybe eggs or something like that. Okay. So this is something like the correlation between the items we are talking about, and there the Venn diagrams play a very important role. And why I'm talking about the Venn diagrams? Because they are showing the different sets. Whatever the circles I showed you, know, they are nothing but the sets. Okay, so that's the idea behind learning sets. So which particular maybe which particular the function would be useful to you, which particular function you will not be able to execute, that is the other part. You can execute it at any moment. Okay, if suppose you want to execute and there are many functions that have been given or there are many methods that have been given, we can execute them anytime. Okay, so let's start about the set. A set is an unordered collection of items. Every element is unique, no duplicates. Okay, rather duplicates are allowed, but they won't be taken into consideration, so it doesn't give you the error. So wherever we say no duplicates, actually the thing is it allows to give you the repetitive elements, the repeated elements. Okay, but they won't be taken into consideration by the set of Python. Okay, and must be immutable. Whatever the number of items we are going to use in the set, they must be immutable. Can anybody tell me what all are the immutable data types? Can anybody tell me? Can anybody tell me which are the tuple? Okay. In addition to that, only tuple. How about integer, float, string, boolean? If suppose I give it something like this. Where is my... I also execute and I also get the errors. Huh? So don't think that I don't get the errors. Sometimes I don't give the single quote properly. Sometimes I don't give the dot properly. So I also get the errors. Okay. I hope my screen is shared. Now, whenever I'm saying, say x equal to 4, y equal to 5.6, I'm giving some random numbers. Huh? Z equal to true. Okay. Something like this. And suppose if I'm saying a equal to Python. Okay, I hope you know there are data types. I will not give int type and all, but you know that this is int. Okay, you know this is float, this is boolean, and this is string. They are also immutable. Why they are immutable? Because if I try to change, if suppose I am saying a of say 0, okay, and I'm going to write down here x. Okay, so if I am saying, suppose, would it work? Okay, it gave me the error. STR object does not support item assignment. Means they are immutable. Here also, whenever I am saying, say y equal to 5.6, it is immutable because it is not a collection. Okay, it can be used only once. So what do I want to say? Here, they must be immutable means what? Which must be immutable, which are allowed here? The data types, like we can say the tuple. Okay, I would make the changes now. I'm so sorry. I went to some other. Okay, fine. So we can allow, or sets are allowing us to enter tuples. Okay, integer, float, string, boolean, or character, you can say. Okay, so these are allowed, but list, dictionaries, sets itself, okay, they aren't allowed. Fine, got it. However, the set itself is mutable. We can add or remove items from it. Sets can be used to perform mathematical set operations like union, intersection, symmetric triples, etc. So these are the three very main important operations which we should know. If rest of them we don't know, then also it's okay. We can try. You can try whenever possible for you. Okay. So creating set is possible by creating it in such a way that by placing all the elements inside the curly bracket. So here also the curly brackets are used separated by comma or by using the built-in function set. Okay, it can have any number of items. There may be of different types. I spoke to you already in the last slide: integer, float, tuple, string, etc. Fine, but a set cannot have a mutable element like list, set, or dictionary. Fine, so there is not a possibility of having a set inside a set. There is not a possibility of having list inside set. There is not a possibility of having dictionary inside set. Got it? I hope you all understood. Right? Now, this is the example that has been given. I would copy and paste them. Okay. If suppose I come across any error, I will need to see whether how to solve it, because I'm going to copy and paste it directly from my this PPT. Okay. So if I'm saying set 4, okay, and I'm going to give here set 4. By the way, please take care, there has to be a bracket, okay, because without bracket this print doesn't work, we know very well. Okay, so here we are going to give it this. If suppose you give it without brackets, parenthesis, okay, that is executable in version 2 of Python. 3 onwards we are not allowed to give without brackets. Okay, fine, no problem. So here, if I am going to execute this, it's going to give me the error because list has been added, right? So unhashable type list that has been added by me, it is giving me the error. So it was just like I just wanted to tell you that how it is not allowing me. Okay, any doubts up till now? Getting it? Surely. Okay, please write down the things in the chat if suppose you come across any doubts. Fine. Now, accessing the items, but I haven't given the set only yet. How can I access the items, right? So I'll just go to my okay. So I will say here my set. Okay, I would copy and paste. It would be better for me. It would be quick. Okay, so different types of sets can be given in this particular manner, right? And I can execute it something like this. My set equal to 1, 2, 3, print my set. You can see here my set has been printed. Fine. I can have this particular my set in this manner also. Fine. So would it be allowed to execute? Yes. Why? Because this is a decimal, this is a float number. Okay, this is string and this is a tuple, and tuple is allowed because they are immutable. Okay, I would give here my set 1 so that it will not be overwritten because this file is shared with you, right? So if suppose you execute it, it shouldn't be it shouldn't be rewritten or overwritten for you all. Okay, so we can see here my set 1 has been created as 1.0, then 1, 2, 3, and then hello. Okay, so we can create. I'm so sorry, huh? I didn't make the zoom in. I forgot. You can tell me at such times, please. Otherwise, you will not be able to see it properly. Fine. Now, I hope it is viewable. So, we can give the my set 1 in this manner. Okay. Now, I told you that the duplicates aren't allowed. Fine. Let's see here. If suppose I give this won't be executed. If suppose I say my set. Okay. I would give here the name as my set 2. Now I told you, it doesn't give you the error that, oh, why did you give the repetitive element or why did you give the repeated element? Okay, it doesn't give you the error, it works. But while printing, it would leave that particular element which is repeated. That's it. Okay, so in this manner, the set works. Why here the output is like this? The sets, I will write it down, sets don't allow the repetitive or repeated or duplicate elements. Okay, so here I hope you understood what do I want to say. Fine. I hope I'm not going very fast and you are getting it. So we spoke about this unhashable type list is not allowed, etc. We spoke about it. Fine. Now, if suppose I want to find it out, what is the type of this particular set which I have created? So I am going to write down here my set 2, or I can give my set 1 or my set, whatever. Fine. And if I am going to execute, I can see, you can see here the set. Okay, so this is the data type. Fine. Now please keep it in mind. If suppose now there is a thin difference, okay, or thin line, I can say. If, because see, this is also given in the curly bracket. Dictionaries are also given in the curly bracket. Now, if suppose I said this way, okay. Now, if I say, sorry, type A, okay, and after that, I would say set, okay, and now if I give print B, here I would give print type A, because you know that whenever more than one element has been given without print, the later would be printed, the prior won't be. Okay, now you can see here, whenever I give as a curly bracket, empty curly bracket, it won't take it as a set, it will take it as a dictionary. So how would it understand it's a set? Whenever I give B equal to set and the parenthesis, because set is a function. How dict is a function, list is a function, tuple is a function. We have executed them. Do you remember? We have executed all of those functions. Do you remember? Yes, no? We have executed all those functions like list and then the parenthesis, right? Then tuple and the parenthesis, right? So this is also a function set. Fine. So we can execute it in this manner. Am I going very fast? Devendra, are you executing along with me? Others, whoever are executing along with me? Any response? Is the response given in the chat or what? Okay, no response. Fine. Okay, no problem. So now adding a new element to the list in the list. So obviously there are some functions like add. If I want to update my list, update. Okay, something like that. If suppose I want to discard any of the item, then discard. Okay, so we will go to the PPT also and we will just have a look. Fine. So if suppose I'm saying my set 1,3. Sorry. Okay, here I will be writing my set 4, 1,3. Fine. After that, my set 4 dot add and then 2. Okay. After that, I'm going to write down my set. I will come to know that the 2 has been added. And can you see the thing? One more thing. What one more observation you must have noticed? Or what one more thing you must have noticed? Have you noticed anything? We aren't noticing anything, ma'am. You only notice everything. What have you noticed from the output? When I added my set 4, 1,3, and in that I added 2 as an element. What is coming? 2 is coming in between, and automatically that set has been sorted. Okay, so this is also one of the very important thing that doesn't happen in list or dictionary or tuple. Okay, so these are the things, because whenever you go for the interviews, such questions, very tiny questions, but they are very important and they would be asked surely to you. So if suppose you don't pay attention, you would miss a lot of things. So you need to respond to me. What is going to happen with that? You would be paying attention, that I would also come to know, and your mind would not get distracted anywhere, because you would be paying attention. At least type down something. You noticed, you didn't notice, not understood, understood, whatever. But see, as a student, you need to respond to the teacher. Please understand. Okay. Now suppose I'm going to say my set dot update. Okay, I would say here 4. Now I'm using 4, no? So update 2, 3, 4, and then I would say my set 4. You can see here this 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 were already there. It has been updated with only the element as 4. Fine. So you can see here my set 4 dot update. Right. I would make few more changes which have been given in my file. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. So I'm going to write down my set 4. And I will write down my set 4. Okay, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 were already there. 4 again available, so it will be discarded. It will not be taken care of. 5 would be added. 1 is already present, and then 6 and 8. Getting the output? Did you all get the output? Yes, no? Here, whenever you are adding, then that particular element gets added. Okay, in such a way that it will get added in that particular, maybe the set. Okay, whenever I am updating, I can update it with respect to list also, or I can update it with respect to the set also. Okay, so in this manner we can see the things happening. Okay, now whenever I'm saying, say my set 4 dot discard, the same type of question would come for discard and remove also to me. Okay, and if suppose I ask to, no, I will have to give this my set 4. Okay, you can see here the element has been discarded. Fine. Even I can say remove. And I can say 6, or I will just check. Okay, I will write down some 7. Let's see, no, 7 is not there, I know. Still would execute. It would say key error, 7 is not present. Now I will write here 8. And 8 was there, no?
My set 4 dot
Oh, oh,
remove.
oh, yes. Right. For 7 also it would say, but key error for just a minute. Now the error would get changed. Let's see. Okay, key error 7. Key on error only it is giving. Fine, no problem. Fine. Okay. And you can see here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 are displayed. Fine. It has been removed. So again, discard and remove work in the same manner. Okay. Then there are 3 important operations that are there. Fine. And they are nothing but union. We will have a look at the PPT also. There must be a few more extra operations. We would execute this first and then we would go back to our PPT. I hope that's okay. Fine. You can see here union. Okay. Union can be given in this manner. Even I would take you to the PPT now. The union can be given in this manner also. Okay, so union is something like performed using this operator. Okay, but which operator? The pipe symbol. Okay, same can be, yeah, same can be accomplished using the method union. Okay, so we are going to from both sets A and B, because this and is not supposed to be given, because this and, I mean to say ampersand, has also got the special meaning here in our Python sets. Okay, so can I copy and paste this? Is that okay? if we give it like this, our output would be more readable. Don't you think so? And please try to always make your output readable. Okay. Fine. In the same manner, B dot union A. Okay. So you can see here. Fine. So here, what is going to happen? It's going to take the elements. Suppose, for example, from the notepad file, I'm trying to tell you. So suppose here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4, 5, 4, 5 are common. So they won't be taken into consideration. Fine. Why it is easy to understand from here? Somebody is, please mute yourself. Okay, thank you. Okay, so wherever we are giving A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, in the beginning, you should give the numbers in this manner. What would happen, you know? If they are in this particular sequence, we can understand. And 4, 5, 4, 5 are same. So they would be not, they will not be printed at all. They will be printed only once. They won't be printed twice. Okay, otherwise also our sets don't allow the repeated elements. Fine. Here we can see the output now. Which elements are common? Any such? 11, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't think so. Okay, so and they are sorted, right? So we can see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fine. And whenever we are talking about B dot union A, then also I'm going to get the same output. So here, both the ways it has been executed. Okay. So I hope you got it. I told you before some time, ampersand has got the special meaning. So don't use ampersand in the PPT also. Okay. Use A and D and. Fine. Now we would talk about this intersection. By the way, this was union. Your okay. So here in this is something like A and B. Fine. And what happened? And then I'm going to write down here print A ampersand B. In addition to this, in the PPT, it must have been given. We will take the support of it. Okay. We can see here A intersection, A dot intersection B in the same manner B dot intersection A. So I would copy and paste it. I hope that's okay. Right. So here it is going to give me the output. What do you think? What would be the output? Write down in the chat. Okay, we can see wherever we are saying the common data. Fine, it's written very much here. So we are going to execute it in such a way that 4, 5. Yes, Arya, right. Okay, so somebody is asking something in the chat. I saw it now. You can try it. Aryan, you can try it. Are you sitting with the computer? See, such type of questions you can also try, right? And execute. Or I told you that there is a app also on the mobile. You can try them. So don't ask such questions whether we can try this, whether we can try that. Try it and see the output, see the practical part of it, right? It is so easy to understand. Anybody, it is applicable to all, right? So here we are going to find out the intersection of the common data, right? Now, final is one more important operation that's there. Actually, there is union and union all also. I will talk about it. Just a minute. A union all is given with the union all. Okay, I'll have to check it. पहले output आ रहा है. So here I'm going to execute it something like this. Okay. And then the difference between two sets. Set difference. So please keep it in mind. The output of A minus B and the output of B minus A will be different. Why? It will not be like the prior one. Why? Because A minus B, whenever you say 4, 5, 4, 5 cancelled, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. But when you are going to give B minus A, 4, 5, 4, 5 would be cancelled, obviously. Okay. So here, this would be 1, 2, 3, 1 would be 6, 7, 8. Fine. So I'm going, it's 6, 7. I'm sorry, it's 6, 7. Okay. So in this manner, I'm going to get the output. So that's what I said. The difference would be, if I say 3 minus 4 and 4 minus 3. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, but 4 minus 3 is 1 plus 1. Okay. So it's like that. Fine. So in this manner, you can calculate the difference. And there is a method that is nothing but the A dot difference. Okay. We can try this also and we can execute. Fine. So we can say here A dot difference B, and obviously we can write it down B dot difference A. Okay. Any problems in those operations, because they are very, very important to understand? Are there any problems in understanding? Everybody has got them? Yes, no. Got it, right? Okay. Now, are there any a few operations, a few more operations? So there is a symmetric difference. Fine. Symmetric difference of A and B is set of elements in both A and B, except those that are common in both. Okay. So if I say here, so Aryan, what is the output with the add and with update? Did you try? Or others, whoever are sitting on the computer or mobile to try the things? Why aren't you executing the things on your own? Don't you think you can also using mobile? We'll try later. So I told you, na, all of you, not to Aryan only, that you can use the mobile app also of Python. I told you so many times. Why can't you try that? And how come you will understand from mobile the things? Why can't you use it on? I know that you get the recording and all, but would you please try it simultaneously? It would be helpful to you. I hope you can do it, right? What app I had told you last time? In the mobile, you can make use of it. Pydroid. Shall I type it down in the chat? So you can write down Pydroid, Pydroid, right? Okay, no problem. So I hope you would be executing along with me. I would be very happy. Okay, so we can execute this symmetric difference. Oh, I'm sorry. it has been executed twice. So what has been done? Here it is going to show me the elements 1, then 2, then 7 and 10. The one which are seen only once in both the sets. Okay, so that's the symmetric difference. In addition to that, there is this also, that copy method. Okay, if suppose I am talking about the copy, see, double quotes are changed. So such things you need to take care of. Fine. And then we can write it down. So in this manner, we can copy. Okay. Now I will check one more thing. Give me 1 minute. Say, give me 1 minute, huh? Let's not add. Mango. Yeah. I hope you are getting it, what I am doing. It was X or A? Oh, it was X. Sorry. It was X. Sorry. Okay. Can you see here? The changes don't get updated. Fine. In the we said no, x equal to fruits dot copy. Now, if I execute this, still not. Okay, what was I trying is, I had given fruits equal to apple, banana, cherry. Later on, I added fruits dot add mango. Okay, when I saw fruits, I saw that 4 elements, apple, banana, cherry. Obviously, yeah, it sorted it. It sorted them. So alphabetically, apple, banana, cherry, and then mango. Okay, that you must have noticed. Fine. Later on, as I had executed this particular code, x equal to fruits.copy. So I wanted to check whether the changes do get reflected in x or not. Okay, they don't. I would try one more thing. See, such type of questions should come to you automatically. Okay, instead of asking now, such type of questions should come to you that, okay, if I do this, what is going to happen? If I try it in other way around, what would be the output? So I need to try. So all these things should come to you whenever there is a interest. They would come automatically to you. If I say here, okay, anyway, why? Some fruit, I'm assuming, okay. Let me check whether it takes more than one argument or not. Okay. Oh my God, it took it like this. Understood? How did it take? When I entered fruits.update mango, comma y. First and foremost thing is add takes only one element, update takes more than one. And whenever I added fruits.update double quotes mango, it converted that particular string into the character list. Okay. And that too, it sorted them. Okay. So it showed what? A, apple, banana, cherry, etc. Okay. Mangoes A. Okay. So A, apple, banana, cherry, then G, M, N, O, and then Y, whatever I had added. All right. Okay. Now I want to check whether there are any changes in. No, I need to execute that, but I have done it already. No, the changes aren't shown. No. Okay, so the changes aren't reflected when you make the updates or add additions rather. Okay, using add or update, the changes aren't reflected in the copied element. That's what is the conclusion from my end. Okay. By the way, whatever I was doing, did you all understand? Okay. Thank you, Devendra. The coordinators would take care of it. Thank you so much for your response. Okay. So, but Devendra, anyways, but did you understand whatever I am trying to tell you? Or to everybody rather? Okay. That you understood the difference between the add update? You understood the difference between copy in list and copy here? Here the changes aren't reflected after doing dot copy, but there in list, I suppose you remember or you don't remember. I don't know. Every time I'm asking whether you have tried the prior things. Fine. So there the changes were updated. Fine. Okay. Now there is a difference update also. Okay. So difference update can be executed in this particular manner. I have added this particular example, or I have executed it in the top, I suppose, because I was trying, there was an error coming to me. So I made the changes. Okay, now you can see here apple, banana, cherry, and then y equal to Google, Microsoft, Apple. So what is the difference update we are talking about? Oh my God, it's giving somewhere. My comma is creating a problem or what? No. Non-printable character. Fine, forget about it. I will take the two examples that have been given up by me. I copied and pasted it. No, it created a problem. It didn't want those non-printed characters. Fine, I will take this. It had worked. I'm trying, huh? Just a minute. Give me some time. I'm just checking if there is any error. Float object is not iterable. Float. Okay. Okay, let me try this and come back to you. Generally, I use Stack Overflow. It's better for me, to be very frank. I feel very comfortable with Stack Overflow. There is nothing like that. Hmm. Hip. Okay. So you can see here. Okay. Nobody is finding out my mistake. I had given here X and Y. Okay, can you see here apple, banana, cherry, Google, Microsoft, and Apple? So if I'm talking about just I'll get back to you on this. I'm also feeling confused about it. I'll get back to you on this. It's better. Okay, then there is subset. Okay, so we can find out whether one is a subset of another. So you can execute this on your own because this is going to get executed. Don't worry. Fine. You will have to give the two sets A and B. Fine. And then you can write it down whether A is subset of B. Suppose I'm saying that A has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And B, I have got say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I had written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in the another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So A is really subset of B. But if the elements aren't matching, then we would get false. Otherwise, we will get true. Fine. So you can see the examples here. A equal to 1, 2, 3, B equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So A dot is subset of B. B dot is subset of A. And then I'm going to get the output something like this. So A dot is subset of B. Yes, 1, 2, 3 is subset of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So true. Okay. B dot is subset of A. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can't be the subset of 1, 2, 3. Because though here few elements are same, but they all of them have to be there in another set. Whenever I'm saying, I'm checking whether is subset. Fine. So that's why it is going to give me true, false, false, true. Fine. Then there is disjoint. So two sets are said to be disjoint sets if they have no common elements. Fine. So is disjoint also shows you the output as true or false. Fine. So we can try this. Then there is length, len. Fine. So length is everywhere. Have you tried length of dictionary, length of tuple, length of what? List? Right? So in the same manner, we can have the length and it is going to find out how many number of elements are there. Set, we spoke about it already in the beginning. Fine. And that's it from my end. So those were the sets. A few operations like what? We talk about the such that copy, then update, then add, and the three main operations. Okay, that is set difference and intersection and union. Okay, so they are very, very important to try. So do try them surely. I'll share this file with you. Are there any doubts to you all? Can anybody tell me now unique points in all of them? We have some time. Can we find out the unique points of our 4 collections? Can you write it down quickly in the chat? The unique points. The unique characteristics of all the collections. There are no unique characteristics. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. And bye. Wish you all the best.